welcome to the Edgerton Public Library. My name's Kirsten, and I'm glad you're here for our Reading Adventure Club video. I want to show you some books and take a peek and see what's inside our Reading Adventure packet for this week. This week, we're focusing on the letter V. It's hard to believe we're coming to the end of the alphabet. And on February 14th, we're celebrating Valentine's Day, so it seemed fitting to give you some materials to make some Valentines of your own for a friend or family. We have a writing prompt. And we also have materials and directions to make a volcano from a lemon. So you're going to be getting a little baggie that has some baking soda in it and directions to make a fun volcano. Perhaps this week you'd like to read about real volcanoes, the science behind them, and some of the communities that have been affected by volcanoes. So it's an interesting topic. We also have a bunch of Valentine's books on display, lots of kinds of characters and stories, Valentine mysteries, Mushy. How about that one? Curious George, Clifford, Franklin, Scooby-Doo, all kinds of Valentine's books. So those are on display. Perhaps you'd like to read about veterinarians this week as we're thinking about letter V. This series is fun, curious about zoo vets. They have curious about a lot of different topics, but veterinarians, a day in the life of a veterinarian. Hopefully you're eating lots of vegetables this week, staying healthy, but you could read about vegetables as well. I know I've showed this series before called Taste the World, but it looks at a lot of different, vegetables and other foods like chocolate, but corn, garlic, potatoes, tomatoes, sugar, salt and pepper, and rice. So those are a fun look at some different vegetables and other foods. And then we have a series of books on different vegetables. This month we're going to be introducing some gardening packets, both garden seeds and equipment for you to start garden seeds at home. So we'll be thinking about vegetables a lot. Okay? And here's another fun vegetable book full of beans. Henry Ford Grows a Car, and this is about soybeans. And this was a gift to us from UW Extension, the Ag Education Program. So we're thankful to them for sharing this book with us. We're also partnering with the Children's Museum of Rock County for the next couple weeks. They've got a lot of solar system activities planned in our community, and they're going to be sharing some take-home packets with us about the solar system. Perhaps you'd like to read about the planet Venus, and I hope you'll also watch our library shorts in February that have to do with the solar system. In the science video, I'm going to be teaching a fun song to learn the names of all the planets. We are still in the midst of our winter reading challenge as well, and I know some of you have already turned in your drawing slip and checked off the prize that you'd like to win, but if you complete 5 activities through February 15th, you can enter in the drawing. Well, I pulled out some books by authors whose last names start with letter V. Amanda Pig, Oliver Pig. There's one about Amanda and Oliver in the Big Snow. Okay, the author is Jean Van Leeuwen. So those might be fun to read this week. If you like funny series, how about Dragon Breath? And the author is Ursula Vernon. Okay. If you're a fan of mysteries, Wendelin von Draenen has written 2 different mystery series that we have in our library, Shredderman and Sammy Keys. The Bridge Home by Pamela Venkatraman has been on a lot of best read lists. So I have to admit I have not read this yet, but it's on my own I want to read list. So you can come and check that out. And the author Chris von Allsburg, again, author of many books we have in our library. You may not know that the movie Polar Express and Jumanji were based on books. So we have those here in our library, and you can see by the medal on those 2 that they won a big award, the Caldecott Medal. Chris von Allsburg has written a lot of books, and we've got many in our picture book section. So those are just a few ideas for you this week that have to do with the letter V, and I hope you'll stop in and pick up a reading adventure packet and keep on reading. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.